Last week I got that first start. Now I'm gonna make it so I can run longer than 15 seconds. Get an installed radiator. Got this radiator. It's for a 1968 or 69, I don't remember which, International Harvester Scout. Most other parts I've found for that year have worked on this bus, so hoping this one will work. Let's see. Oof. She's going to fit like a glove. Ugh, maybe if I don't drop her in. Okay. All these little nut inserts in here are all rusted out, so I need to find some other way to mount this radiator. The grill has been pushed in a little bit, and this is kind of making a sharp edge right here that'll definitely hit the radiator. So instead of fixing the grill and bending stuff back, I'm just gonna chop that off here and here. It's time to drill these out and put a rivet nut in there. Perfect. Got a new tool to mount these rivet nuts, and I gotta figure out how to use it. The radiator bolts don't quite fit. These need to come in just a little bit, so I'm just gonna bore them all out a little bit. Got the top bolts in, one over here, one over there. Then I got a little spacer in there so it doesn't hit. I don't think it hits. It's close, but it doesn't hit. Okay, now I gotta find where these bolts go, because I don't think it's gonna line up with the current bolts, which is actually good, because that means I could put them in new steel that hasn't been rusted at all. So I ordered this shroud with electric fans to fit this, and I ordered it the wrong size. About 2 inches down here and about 3/4 of an inch over here. What do I do now? What do you think I should do now? I could just leave a gap on every side, on both sides, but then arrow escape. And the mounts don't line up. See, this side could be like this if these mounts are. These welds are so pretty, it's almost a shame to cut them off. But So after cutting this off, I realized I'm an idiot, that this isn't stainless, it's aluminum. These are definitely aluminum. There was no sparks when I was cutting it. Probably gonna have to change my cutoff wheel, because you can see it burnt and melted some of the aluminum in it. So now if I use it on something else, it'll probably blow up. But yeah, now the plan is to take straps from these holes on the outside and strap it to the radiator, some kind of aluminum or something. You just run little straps and bolt it in like that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take license plate material, cut it in strips, and use that to mount it to the radiator. Here's how I'm going to mount this. Just drill a hole here, 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 and here. This hole, I'm just going to use the same bolt that I mount the thing with, the entire radiator with. And these 2, 3, I'm just going to drill new holes and use these bolts. Got it mounted. Not the cleanest, the best, or the most professional way. That's how I'm doing it. So let's mount this in there. Got her mounted in there. I don't know if I said this earlier, but the reason I'm putting electric fans in here in a 1960 that definitely didn't come with electric fans. I really hate mechanical fans. I just cannot stand them. They're always in the way. You're always whacking your fingers on them. They do take up a little bit of horsepower, but really not much, and won't make a difference on this. I think, well, electric fans work better. I just like them a lot more, so that's my excuse. I'm gonna worry about radiator hoses later. So now I'm gonna start wiring these electric fans. Mounted both my relays. Now I gotta run the power from here to here, the switch wire also from here to here, and then the ground from here over to here, where I have a new plug, whatever they're called, thermostat, electric thermostat. I have my my fan somewhat wired, have the power and the ground. Put the ground right here with the bolt facing out, just so I can throw something else on there as a ground if I want to. Yeah, anyways, got these relays from the power. Okay, so 12 volts for the switch and the actual power. This goes to the fans, and then I'll have one more wire that'll go from here, run down this wire, well, along this wire, and go right to here to a wire and thermostat. And so when that wire and thermostat gets to temp around I think it's 175, 185, it will close, and then these will ground, so they'll close these and it'll turn the fans on. Here's the old one, here's the new one. Yeah, they're not really the same size. everything all wired up. I need to zip tie it all together and clean it all up, put some shrouding on it. Have the ground right here, the ground switch, two 30 amp fuses. Start the 2 relays, ground to the fans. Let's see if it works. I think that'll work pretty good. Sweet. I can feel it sucking air through the front of it. I think it's pretty good. Now I have to just run that last little piece. I should be good. I'm gonna have to call it there, or call it for this week's episode. I don't have radiator hoses and I can't find them. I did finally go to a 5th parts store and the guy knew how to find them and ordered me some, but they won't be here for a day or 2. So I need radiator hoses, and that's about it for the coolant system to work. I need to space this out about 1/4 inch. I need to get all of the gauges and everything for the cab working. I need fuel, brakes. Still have a lot to do on this Tog, but it's coming along. It's coming along nicely. It's just slow and difficult to get parts. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll hopefully see you again, or hopefully you'll watch another one of my videos.